Hebrews 10:23 encourages us. Let us hold unswervingly to the hope we profess, for he who promised is faithful. You are not hoping in vain. The one who promised is faithful, and your angels are already rejoicing over what's coming. They've seen the blueprint, they've seen the beauty, and they're watching as every detail is being stitched together by the hand of God. So take heart. What's being planned for you isn't small, it's sacred. Your future spouse is being drawn to you not by attraction alone, but by assignment. They'll see your heart, not just your surface. They'll recognize your soul, not just your smile. And they'll love you not out of obligation, but out of revelation. Before I close this message, I want to speak to the parts of you that may still feel uncertain. The parts that quietly wonder, what if this never happens for me? I want to tell you, with absolute certainty it will. Not because you've been perfect, not because you've done everything right, but because the God who promised to perfect what concerns you cannot lie. Numbers 23:19 reminds us, God is not a man, that he should lie, nor a son of man, that he should change his mind. Does he speak and then not act? Does he promise and not fulfill? He will fulfill it, in his way, in his time, and in a manner so holy and unexpected, your heart will know instantly this could only be God. You are not asking for too much. You are not being unrealistic for desiring a relationship that honors God, that nurtures your soul, and that brings peace instead of pain. In fact, those very desires are not random. They were placed in you by God himself as an indicator of what you were meant to experience. And just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it won't happen. It means God is still perfecting the process. There is so much activity taking place behind the veil right now. And although your natural eyes may not yet see it, your spirit can feel it. That's not imagination, that's divine sensitivity. You're sensing what's coming before it appears. And that's a gift. Don't dismiss those feelings. Heaven often whispers before it moves loudly. Your angels are already surrounding this connection. They are releasing divine protection over both of you. Delays that were once allowed for your growth are now lifting. Emotional blocks are being removed. Hearts are being stirred. Mindsets are shifting. And soon, what felt far away will come into full view. It will be sudden. It will be clear. It will be God. And when it does, you'll walk into it with peace. Not the kind the world gives, but the kind that settles deep in your chest and says, this is it. I don't have to strive. I don't have to chase. I don't have to guess. Because true love, divine love, feels like rest. God has not been silent in your story. He's been scripting it all along. With every no, with every detour, with every lonely night. He's been guiding you closer to something better. You didn't miss it. You're not late. You're not forgotten. You're chosen. So as you prepare for this next season, keep showing up as the person you were created to be. Not to impress anyone, but to honor God. Keep serving. Keep growing. Keep loving your life as it is now. Because the version of you that walks into that relationship is being formed right here in this very moment. The more you become who you're called to be, the more your future spouse is drawn toward you in the spirit. Your obedience, your faithfulness, your quiet persistence, it's creating a fragrance that heaven recognizes. It's the scent of someone ready for covenant. And that aroma doesn't go unnoticed in the spirit realm. Heaven is responding. Your future spouse is being drawn toward it. Don't let weariness convince you to settle. Don't let past disappointment convince you to shut down. You've come too far to turn back now. The promises of God are not like passing clouds. They're like anchors. They hold steady even when your emotions don't. So speak life over your future. Declare aloud, God is aligning my life with his best. I am being prepared for love that honors him. My future spouse is being led by the Spirit. And our connection will glorify God in every way. Say it until you believe it. Say it until the atmosphere shifts. Say it until your doubt is silenced and your faith stands taller than your fear. Because the truth is, You are not waiting in vain. You are being positioned. They'll see you the way heaven sees you, chosen, anointed, and worth the wait. So here's what I want you to do next. Start showing up in faith for what's coming. Prepare your heart like the promise is already on the way. Speak life over your love story. Pray over your future spouse, even now. Declare that nothing will stop what heaven has ordained. Because you're not just waiting, you're aligning, and your time is near. As you walk through this season, keep these truths close to your heart. You are deeply loved by God. Your life is not behind schedule. Heaven is moving on your behalf. Your future spouse is being guided by the Spirit. The love that's coming will feel like peace, not pressure. You are not being overlooked. You are being prepared for overflow. One day soon, you'll look back and realize every tear, every prayer, every quiet night of wondering was leading you to this moment. A moment where two souls, chosen and called, finally meet in God's perfect time. So get ready. Stay open, stay grounded in your faith, and know this: the best is not behind you. The best is on its way, and it's coming faster than you think. Let your hope rise again. Let your faith stretch a little further. The love you've been praying for is coming in. It's not just a relationship. It's a divine partnership. One that will strengthen your walk with God. One that will serve others. One that will carry legacy and light. One that reflects heaven's intention on earth. So lift your head. Unclench your heart. Let your hope rise again. The angels are watching over you. God is going before you. And your future spouse. They're closer than you think. They're being moved, prompted, stirred by the very hand of God. And when the moment is right, their steps will be ordered to you, not by chance, but by divine direction. And when you lock eyes for the first time, something deep inside you will know, this is what I was waiting for. This is what heaven prepared me for. This is what God preserved me for. It won't feel rushed. It won't feel forced. It will feel like home. So, as we close today's message, I want to invite you to step into this moment with fresh faith. This isn't just another video, it's a holy invitation to believe again, to partner with heaven's timing, to prepare, not in panic, but in peace. Right now, make this your declaration. I trust God's timing for my love story. Drop that in the comments to seal this in faith. Let the angels hear it. Let your future self remember it. Let your spirit rest in it. Before we go, I invite you to pause for just a moment, right where you are. Breathe. Let every word you've heard today settle into your spirit. Let your soul be still. You don't need to strive. You don't need to worry. Just let your heart open and receive. Let me speak this prayer over you. Heavenly Father, thank you for your divine timing, your holy orchestration, and your endless love. For every heart that has heard this message today, I ask that you wrap them in your peace, the kind that quiets every anxious thought and silences every lie that says it won't happen. For the one who has waited in faith but grown weary, renew their strength. For the one who has hoped quietly, yet often felt forgotten, remind them that they are seen, they are chosen, and they are on your mind. For the one who has cried tears in the night, let joy come in the morning, just like you promised in Psalm 30:5. Father, we lift up their future spouse to you right now. Wherever they are, whatever they're walking through, may your Spirit speak clearly to them. Prepare them, shape them, cover them. Let every step they take be ordered by you and led by peace. Bring healing to anything in their past that may delay the beauty you're trying to build. Lord, align their hearts, their timing, and their purposes. And when the moment comes, let it be undeniable. Let it be holy. Let it be unmistakably you. We ask for relationships that glorify you, not just in moments of romance, but in moments of growth, of challenge, of service. Relationships that are rooted in prayer, protected by angels, and built on solid ground. We declare today that no counterfeit shall prosper, no delay shall destroy, and no doubt shall distract. This love story is being written by heaven, and what you've started, you will complete. We trust you, Father. We release all fear, all timelines, all expectations, and remember, when it happens, it won't be by chance, it'll be by divine design. If this message has spoken to your heart, I invite you now to take a moment and like this video to let us know you're standing in faith for what's to come. Comment below with these words, "I trust God's timing for my love story." And don't forget to subscribe to Angel Message for you for more spirit-led encouragement, divine revelations, and messages straight from the heart of heaven. You are seen, you are loved, and your promise is closer than you think. Will always be the anchor that holds everything together if you believe in the strength of love and the beauty of overcoming challenges together. Share this video, subscribe to the channel, and affirm I cherish a love that navigates challenges with grace. Type "I am receiving my blessing" in the comments to claim this affirmation and allow the power of love to guide you forward. If you feel called to support this mission of spreading divine messages, consider contributing through a super thanks. Whether it's $5, $10, $20, or more, your generosity helps us share these angelic messages with the world. Together, we can build a community of faith, hope, and love. Hey, welcome back to Angel Message for you. I'm so glad you're here. I want you to know, right now, that your heart was guided to this video for a reason. Maybe you've been praying, maybe you've been hoping, maybe there's a quiet ache inside you that longs to understand what God is doing behind the scenes, especially when it comes to real love, the kind that doesn't just stir your emotions, but moves your spirit. I want to reassure you that heaven is speaking, and your angels have a message for you. They've seen your waiting. They've heard your late-night prayers, the ones you whispered when no one else was listening, and they want you to know something sacred is unfolding. Your future spouse, the person God has set apart for you, is moving closer. There are divine preparations happening even now, so take a deep breath. Let yourself feel safe here. You're not imagining things. You're not forgotten. You're not being left behind. You're right on time. The message today is clear. Get ready. Something is shifting. Something is aligning. Your future spouse is being stirred by heaven, and the plans being made on your behalf are greater than anything you could ever script on your own. The truth is, God has been writing a love story for you long before you ever knew how to ask for it. Psalm 139:16 says, "All the days ordained for me were written in your book before one of them came to be." That includes the day your heart would connect with theirs. That includes the moments you're being prepared, and the ones there being awakened. The steps have already been ordered, and now heaven is nudging you to pay attention. Your future spouse may not have said anything yet. You might not even know who they are. But the angels are saying their heart is moving. God is softening them, healing them, drawing them into clarity. They've been through their own journey, a path of growth, awakening, sometimes even heartbreak. But now, they're starting to see what they couldn't before. They're beginning to recognize that what they've been searching for isn't found in the chaos of the world, but in the still, sacred connection God is revealing. You see, heaven doesn't operate on human timelines. God's timing isn't delayed, it's divine. Ecclesiastes 3:11 reminds us, He has made everything beautiful in its time. Not rushed, not early, not late, but beautiful in its time. And that's what's happening now. The time is drawing near for a sacred meeting of hearts, one where all the past confusion, waiting, and wondering begins to make sense. Maybe you've had moments where you questioned if love was ever really coming for you. Maybe you tried to convince yourself to settle, to compromise, or to close your heart completely. But the message for you today is, don't close what God is opening. Don't shrink in fear when heaven is expanding your hope. Your person is real, they're alive, and more importantly, they're responding to a divine prompting right now. Some of you need to hear this. Your future spouse is being spiritually shaken. They may be waking up from a long season of distraction or delay, but something has shifted in the spirit realm. Their heart is being drawn toward alignment, toward purpose, and ultimately toward you. God is allowing them to feel a holy restlessness, a sense that their next step isn't in more achievement, or escape, or worldly noise. It's in connection, in truth, in love that comes from Him. And here's what's amazing: you've been a part of their prayers too. You may not have met, but your soul has already been recognized in the heavenlies, before your paths ever cross. In the physical, they've been interwoven in the spirit. What God is joining together cannot be stopped by distance, timing, or fear. It's a promise in motion. Isaiah 55:11 says, "So is my word that goes out from my mouth. It will not return to me empty, but will accomplish what I desire and achieve the purpose for which I sent it." That includes the promises over your love story. That includes the stirring inside your future spouse's heart right now. Whether they are already in your life or still making their way toward you, the word has gone forth and it will not return void. You might feel like nothing is happening, but in the spirit, everything is. The angels want you to know that divine orchestration is taking place. Conversations are being had, decisions are being made, emotional healing is happening. There's a preparation underway, and you are not being left out of it. In fact, your role is critical, because as God prepares them, He's also preparing you. This isn't just about a relationship, it's about a calling, a partnership, a sacred union that reflects God's love, strength, and vision. That's why the process has taken time. That's why some connections fell apart. It's not because you were overlooked, it's because you were being preserved. God doesn't bring people together just for convenience. He brings them together for purpose, for impact, for legacy. And the person being drawn to you now is someone who will carry your purpose with honor, not fear. Someone who sees not just your beauty, but your calling. Someone who won't run from your depth, but will protect it. So don't be discouraged by what you don't see yet. Don't measure your promise by how quiet things feel in the natural. Faith is not about seeing, it's about knowing. It's about trusting that if God promised it, then it's already in motion. Romans 8:28 reminds us, and we know that, in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. That includes your relationship. That includes your waiting season. That includes every moment you thought nothing was happening when, in fact, God was preparing the most important chapter of your life. Your future spouse is being prompted to take steps. Some of them may be spiritual, getting closer to God. Some of them may be emotionally releasing past pain. And some may be practical, making moves, changing environments, stepping into new levels of responsibility. But it's all pointing toward one thing: you. You are not invisible to them, even if they don't know your name yet. You are felt, you are sensed. You are being revealed to them in subtle, holy ways, through dreams, through divine nudges, through unexpected conversations. Heaven is preparing the introduction, and it will be undeniable when it happens. So what should you do in the meantime? Stay in position. Stay faithful, keep healing, keep growing. Let God prepare you the way He's preparing them, because when the moment comes, you'll want to be ready, not just emotionally, but spiritually. You'll want to be whole, not just hopeful. You'll want to recognize them not from desperation, but from discernment. Proverbs 4:23 says, "Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it." Protect your heart in this season, not with walls, but with wisdom. Don't let impatience steal your peace. Don't let past disappointments cloud your vision. The right one will not confuse you. They will bring clarity, confirmation, and peace. And here's one final truth: you are already loved. Before anyone else could choose you, God already did. Before your future spouse makes a move, Heaven has already made the first one toward you. You are cherished, protected, watched over, and completely seen. So don't be afraid. Don't rush. Don't shrink. Just stay ready, because your future spouse is making a move. They're being guided, and what's coming is not a coincidence. Covenant. If this message spoke to your spirit, I want to invite you to do 3 things. First, like this video. It helps more people receive this kind of message when they need it most. Second, leave a comment below with this faith declaration. I trust God's timing for my love story. Speak it out loud. Claim it. Let heaven know you're standing in faith. And third, make sure you subscribe to Angel Message for You, so you never miss what God and the angels want to reveal next. We're walking this spiritual journey together, and I can't wait to see how your story unfolds. Right now, the angels are reminding you that divine timing is not a delayed protection. Some of you needed to hear that again. Every pause, every closed door, every unanswered prayer in past seasons was never a sign of rejection. It was God's way of preparing you for something greater than what you were asking for. He's not ignoring your heart, He's guarding it. He's not denying your prayers, He's shaping the answer so it blesses you, not burdens you. That's why the one God is sending into your life won't bring confusion, but confirmation. You won't have to beg for their attention or wonder. If they see your worth, they'll know, because the same Spirit that's been preparing you has been preparing them. The same God who's been speaking to your heart is speaking to theirs, and when the time is right, the two of you will be led by peace, not pressure. Isaiah 32:21 says, "Whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you, saying, 'This is the way. Walk in it.'" That's the kind of guidance your future spouse is receiving right now. They're being led step by step to alignment with the promise, and you can rest in knowing that when the time comes, they'll be ready, they'll be sure, and you won't have to guess. Some of you are being asked to lay down the idea of what you thought love would look like, not because God is withholding, but because what's coming is even better than what you imagined. You may have pictured a certain person, a certain scenario, a certain timing, but heaven's plan is always greater. Ephesians 3:20 tells us, "Now to Him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine, according to His power that is at work within us." That includes your love story. That includes your future marriage. That includes the joy and partnership you didn't even realize your soul needed. Your angels are clear.